So, to our first presentation. Following needs-led research conducted during the BioInnovate Fellowship Programme at University of Galway and a commercialisation fund at UCD, Therapeutics has developed Nightleaf. It's a drug-free wearable medical device to treat dry and sore eyes. Will you please welcome from Therapeutics, Sinead Buckley.
So if you've ever been the victim to the shake of a sandy towel at the beach when the sand gets into your eye, that gritty sensation is just one of the symptoms of dry eye disease, and that's what it's like for these people all of the time, 24 hours a day. It's estimated that 1 in 10 people in Ireland suffer, and there are 17 million people diagnosed in the US alone. This can happen to anyone at any time, and only 13% of these patients have a treatment which actually works for them. Claire was a patient that we met at the start of the BioInnovate programme, and she had tried the over-the-counters, been to her eye doctor twice, and when we met her on the third visit, she explained that she'd wake up 3 or 4 times a night and first thing every morning with this stinging sensation in her eye, and it felt as if the eyelid was grating the surface of her eye. The eye doctor at the time advised her to go to the pharmacy to try the existing overnight treatments. That's a nighttime viscous ointment or nighttime moisture chamber goggles. So Claire went away and tried them, and she came back and they hadn't helped at all, and in fact her eyes were even worse now. Dry eye disease is a destructive cycle, and there are multiple propagating factors, and the existing treatments generally work on just one of these. 80% of the people who try the pharmaceutical eye drops stop taking them because they don't give them any relief or the intolerable drug side effects. And this minority of the market is still worth $2 billion in the US alone. But we in Therapeutics have come up with something completely different, and Nightleaf is a revolutionary medical device. Using a patient-centered design process, it's non-invasive, drug-free, and it works on all of the propagating factors of dry eye disease. So it's a wearable in the form of a headband across the eyebrow, and a patent has been filed for the technology. So Nightleaf leverages the magic of the human body. So there are special sensors around the eye, and when they detect a change, they secrete a tear. But a subtle change will secrete a highly concentrated and nutritious tear, and that's the type of tear that Nightleaf can control and can deliver repeatedly when worn. So Claire's bedtime routine will now be put on Nightleaf, read her book, and go to sleep. And instead of having a dry and starved eye overnight, she'll now have an eye that's getting nourishment and repairing and healing while she sleeps when it's meant to. As a medical device, we can get to patients quickly, and we are seeking an investment partner to work with us to complete a proven pathway through the FDA in the US, so with clear milestones over 2 years, so that we can get market approval for product launch. We have a skilled and dedicated team with an international board of advisors in the world of ophthalmology, and we are committed to building a business which will get Nightleaf to patients so that they can have a nourished eye, a good night's sleep, and control of their disease.
Sinead, thank you. Will you come over and join us, please? So explain is the technology that it secretes something into the eye, or it causes the eye to secrete?
No, it's using neuromodulation, so it's using the body's own sensors, which trigger the tear secretion normally. We're triggering them with Nightleaf so that it's the natural tear is going to the eye. And that's what's the beauty of it, is it's the natural tear which contains all that's needed for the eye to recover and to heal.
Is your expectation that you will be able to reach the 77% of the market that isn't dealt with by the existing product, or do you think you will also take over the market that existing products currently serve?
So the existing products, the mainstay now are those pharmaceutical eye drops, and like I said, 80% of the people that try them, they don't get the relief instantly, and they have intolerable drug side effects. So those people would be our early adopters, the people who have tried them and it's failed because they're desperately looking for a treatment for dry eye disease and of course the debilitating symptoms. So our launch will get us out to the market first for these early adopters, and once we launch, it's then proving that we are better than what's the first line treatment currently to take over.
What's your expectation in relation to reimbursement? Because obviously in state health systems there's going to be pharmacoeconomics that'll be looked into. In the US, the insurance companies will have to wear it. How expensive do you think you're going to be able to make it not be?
Make it not be. So currently, patients are spending about $450 on the existing overnight treatments annually. So the ointments, they have to get them monthly. And then the
$450 annually? Wow.
Yeah, and the moisture chamber, goggles and eye masks. So we'll be competitive for that. But the beauty of us being a medical device, will be under warranty for 3 years. So we'll be the one-off purchase and then for 3 years.
Sinead, I'm going to try and follow your lead and be exactly on time
Okay.
because you were. So thank you very much, Sinead Buckley.